A company is utilizing a model-driven application where form logic is currently distributed between business rules and custom JavaScript code. The organization intends to streamline the management of these rules across all app forms to improve long-term maintainability. What is the most effective architectural recommendation to simplify the form logic configuration?
All right, in this question, we want to optimize a feature requirement on a customer forms application. First, consider option A, consolidate all form logic into a single Power Apps component framework control. Option B, shift complex requirements to a Power Apps component framework control while retaining business rules for simpler operations. Option C, eliminate all business rules and migrate all validation and automation logic to JavaScript. Option D, refine existing business rules and continue using JavaScript for all remaining logic. Now, let's look at what the question is asking for. We want to optimize a shared form logic, while also reducing complexity and improving performance. The key here is to understand how business rules and Power Apps component framework controls work together. The best way to approach this question is to focus on performance. Power Apps component framework controls are great for overcoming limitations, and they allow us to use JavaScript for complex logic. Business rules, on the other hand, should be used for simpler operations, like validation or displaying text boxes. So if we move all the form logic into a single Power Apps component framework control, that would cause performance issues. Option A is incorrect. Now, option B is the correct answer. It allows us to use Power Apps component framework controls for complex requirements, while retaining business rules for simpler operations. Option C is incorrect, because removing all business rules is too aggressive and could cause performance issues with JavaScript. Option D is also incorrect, because refining existing business rules is not enough, and continuing to use JavaScript for all remaining logic is too complex. So the correct answer is B, shifting complex requirements to a Power Apps component framework control while retaining business rules for simpler operations.
When thinking about this, consider the balance between declarative, low-code tools versus custom code. We are looking for an architectural approach that prioritizes maintainability. The challenge here is managing logic that is split across different types of resources, which can become difficult to support over time. We want a strategy that creates a clean, modular structure, while ensuring that simple tasks remain easy to configure and manage.
In my view, the correct answer is option B. This approach is highly effective because it follows the architectural principle of using the right tool for the job. By utilizing business rules for simpler operations, you take advantage of declarative, low-code features that are inherently easier to maintain.
Meanwhile, moving complex logic, which often becomes fragmented and difficult to debug when written as scattered JavaScript web resources, into a Power Apps component framework control encapsulates that logic in a structured, reusable, and modular way.
Options C and D are less ideal because they either abandon the efficiency of low code or continue the maintenance burden of managing disparate JavaScript code. Option A is also inefficient, as it over-engineers simple tasks by forcing everything into a custom control. As an exam tip, always look for architectures that favor platform-native, low-code capabilities for basic requirements before opting for custom code.